thought I would take a few minutes and just kind of run through some of the machines that we added to the quote that you may not be familiar with. These are specifically the machines that we're talking about for beginning exercisers, for people to get in there and get a quick workout, because we want it to be safe, we want it to be efficient, and we want it to be effective. This is the six-pack trainer from Tough Stuff. It's one of our best-selling products because there's no adjustments. The seat doesn't adjust, the handles don't adjust. The only thing that you need to move is the weight stack pin up and down the machine. That's easy enough to do. Everything else stays hooked up, which means you can get a beginning exerciser in here, they grab the handles and push. Wherever they go, the machine goes. You get independent arm movement, which is a nice feature, and the machine adjusts to you rather than you adjusting to it, which allows you easily to move from one exercise to the other and not worry about, are you grabbing in the right place or are you doing it the wrong way, because the machine will adjust to you. You got an ultimate variety of exercises, because whatever you can think of, you can do on this machine. The pulleys all swivel, they're all made with commercial grade parts, so you can do things like chopping motions, okay, one arm rowing, functional exercises, all the way to the basics like arm curls. But when you're done using it, you just walk away. When you're ready to use it, you just walk up to it. It's a handy feature for making sure that you have the time to do it, and that people who are new to the gym can work on one machine and get everything they need. So I just thought I'd show that to you. Next thing I put on the quote today is a set of medicine balls. They're colored, they look nice, they're versatile, you can bounce them on the floor. We'll put them over in the abs area. You get a lot of variety out of them. They'll be useful forever, and for beginning to advanced users, plus they look pretty good. Dresses up the place a little bit. The other item we have on the quote that we talked about yesterday was the ab coaster. This is a fantastic abdominal machine because it's not very expensive. It's very effective if you do it right. And if you want to cheat, well, you're going to cheat on any ab exercise. But here's how it works. You get in it and lock your elbows in here, and there's a little carriage that you pull up and let go down. Pull up, let go down. It will twist sideways. So if you want to do your obliques. And there's even a spot right down here where you can load weight plates if it's not hard enough and you want to make it harder. One of the things we talked about yesterday and laughed a little bit about was this machine right here. It's the whole body vibration trainer. You know, you have to experience it to really get it, but when we talk about efficient exercise, when we talk about effective exercise, this is a phenomenal piece for any corporate wellness center, because with the touch of a button, the machine starts up and you'll hear it vibrates at a real high intensity, and you'll hear it vibrating my voice. But as I say bend my legs absorb the energy of the vibration. And here's what it does. Stimulates blood flow, stimulates your tendons and ligaments, stimulates all of the fibers of your muscles, just like weight training would. But it doesn't require a lot out of the user. So you might stand on it and do different exercises like squats or balancing exercises. And in 2 minutes, you felt like you've had a foot rub and a leg massage. In 4 or 5 minutes, you can get yourself really loosened up for that hard workout, or you can flush your legs out or flush your muscles out from maybe a squat routine or something else you've done. Doesn't take a lot of time, doesn't require a lot of expertise. We have some customers who will literally just stand on the machine one leg at a time. You can do a deeper lunge on it and emphasize different muscle groups. In addition, you can even get down and do push-ups on it for a little bit of variety for your upper body. Simple, easy, fits into a small space. It's part of our money-back guarantee. These 3 items, if we put them in and for some reason you don't like them, because we take care of the introductions, we show people how to use them. But if for some reason you don't like them, we'll just take them back. That's how confident we are. But I hope that this has made a little bit of sense, and I'm going to show you a few other products in just a minute. So follow me. One of the machines we talked about was the treadmill. This is the true PS900 treadmill. You got it right here. One touch button for start and stop. You know, all the speed you could ever want, all the incline you could ever want. I'm going to speed it up a little bit here. and jog on it. It's quiet, it's reliable, and part of that being quiet is you've got a machine that if somebody's using it in a corporate fitness center, you know, it's not annoying. They can relax, they can unwind, they can have a good experience listening to music, and it's not going to be an annoyance to everybody else. 22-inch wide belt, 60-inch surface, that's as wide as any commercial surface, wider than most machines that you'll see in health clubs. So totally adequate, built for 6 hours a day, proven, tested. We have it in corporate fitness centers like Procter & Gamble. We put it in student housing complexes, which is a very intense environment. We put it in apartment complexes, and it's proven itself and held up well. The next machine over, interestingly enough, you get machines like the LC 1100 or the 500 here, which are commercial machines. You don't get any more features like belt or deck width and length, but what you do get is, say, a bigger motor, a heavier frame, you know, and certainly nice machines, but then you have to ask yourself, am I getting more for it? We'd be happy to have you buy one, or four for that matter. But for the most part, you'll find that these are adequate for your situation, save you money, give you a good warranty. One of the other items we talked, if you want to step over this way just a second, is we talked about is the multi-station. Now in the showroom here we don't have the full cable crossover setup, but as you can see, this is the multi-station we have quoted for you, and this would be part of it. There'd be a machine that sticks out to the other side of the room that creates the cable crossover. But you've got coded touch points, so everything you touch is coded in yellow. This will adjust up and down and just rolls very easily and smoothly. Your handles attach here for whatever exercises you want to do. You have a weight stack on all sides on this version, but that can be reconfigured. We can put the lat pull down or a low row. We can put any part on any side of the machine. But everything stays hooked up. Everything's got its own weight stack, so you can sit here and do a seated row. Full commercial. You put it in any gym, any environment, any pro sports team, any college environment that you can think of. This is the version I told you about that has a cranberry upholstery. We did it once for a customer. Liked it so much we brought one in for the showroom. The weight stacks are shrouded, which looks nice. And you get a little bit of an idea, some pictures here on what to do with the machine and how to use it. So we've got a big variety of equipment quoted for you. The showroom does carry a lot of it if we could get you to come by and take a visit. If not, I could arrange to go see a few of the other corporate fitness centers we've done, or just make some visits to some places in Dothan that might give you some insight. So I hope this has been helpful. I appreciate you taking the time yesterday, and I look forward to talking to you again today.